Hello everybody and welcome back to the Let's Play. I've been doing a lot of work this week in the Let's Play. Been building out the courtyard area, which you can probably see in the background. I've actually put together a time lapse, so I'm going to put that up now. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It was a bit long, but I wanted to show most of the process behind it as well. So yeah, and I think I'll quickly give you a quick run through of what I've done on the inside because you've seen it from the sky. So now let's see it on the floor. I'll just close that because yes, there aren't any interiors at the minute, but that's something I'll be working on for sure. So the whole point of this courtyard. My world as a whole, I like having villages and towns, and I like them to have meaning and names, and locations will have names, so you'll see a lot more of that as well. And someone in the comments actually mentioned it again. I can't remember their name, I'm so sorry. But it's so true. I love building... That Bob is making so much noise. I love building worlds that have towns, names, different areas, to make it feel like an actual real world. So I'll be setting out the names, locations. I'll quickly give an example now. That's the sort of thing that you'll be seeing when I'm moving to different areas, different towns, and so forth. And I just think it adds so much to the world, makes it more immersive. Right, anyway, back to this little courtyard area. So we'll do a tour. Whenever I do builds like this, I always try to throw in some greenery, but I don't know if I've put in too much. What do you guys think? Is this too much or is it okay? I'm quite happy with it, I think, but we'll see. We'll see. And I know it's quite messy on the floor, but also it just shows that it's been trodden on and stuff like that. So, a few different buildings, and these will all be farming related buildings. That's the whole point of this courtyard area. And at the end, you'll see, haven't got a name yet. I might think of a name towards the end of the episode. But this is the little stable for my horse that we picked up in the last episode. And then I've just got some other buildings which I'll probably put some farming tools in. Maybe a villager will live here selling some veg or storing the veg, something along those lines. And then another building here where I'm not sure what I'm going to put in yet. And whenever I build areas like this, I always never build in a straight line. I always try to have buildings sticking out or just little bits like this and then little bits tucked. Oh, Bob is telling me it's nighttime. And little areas like just off to the side. So, like for example, I've got this bit here where I can go up. This is how I get on the roof. And I've got a little wall that overlooks the wheat field. And I'll probably have another wheat field here. Oh, there's Bob. He's down there. And then I've also got down the other end, tucked away, up these stairs, is the other wall where I can look out and see what's going on. Which I think is pretty cool. But that's just the way I do things. I'm not saying it's the best way, but it definitely, in my view, adds some character and makes the world a bit more immersive. And obviously, with all everyone throws a couple of barrels down in chests. Cool. I hope you like it, because wow, Bob, please. Yeah, I think it looks really good, and I'm going to add a lot more of this around the starter village, and we'll do some of that in today's episode too. I'm normally very good with maintaining my storage, but it is terrible. I just got stuff everywhere at the moment, and then this is all of the building materials from the courtyard area, and this is it without shaders. I'm gonna sort that out in between episodes because it's driving me mad, and I need to get some signs up, item frames up. I keep saying signs, but I will be using item frames. The plan is I've been growing some sugarcane for bookshelves, so I'm actually gonna do that now. I'm gonna grab the sugarcane that I've harvested, create some bookshelves, and get the enchantment setup going, because I could desperately do with some. I need a new axe now anyway. Desperately do with some enchanted tools just to make building easier, because although I've done the courtyard now, let's just go up here. I want to build another building. I was thinking a tavern, but for the village I'm not sure. Let me have a think. Right, I thought long and hard about it, and I'm gonna go with, I want to build like a tavern here, I think, in between the starter house, storage room, because eventually this village will grow into a town. So Fig's End will become like a mini town, and then once I've got all of the end game stuff, Elytra and all of that, I can start focusing on bulk resources, building other towns, villages, and all of that jazz. So yeah, I'm gonna build a tavern. I might need your suggestions on this, how to get some villagers across. Am I best to use the Nether? Because the nearest village is all the way over that mountain. Right, so let's get the enchantment setup going. 12 bookshelves. I think that might be the perfect amount, no? Oh, I might have one in there already, actually. So I've put the enchant... Oh, use the path. There we go. Yes, I have got one. So, hopefully I've not done this wrong. It's been a while. 24. So if I... Oh, no, it's not going to be enough. That's tough. 26. So I need a couple more. What do I need? I need paper. Nothing I can do about that. I just have to wait for the sugarcane to grow. Ah! There's a creeper in my stable. That is frustrating, because I want my horse as well. Can he see me through that? No. Alright, come on then, creeper. Out you come. Do not dare kill my horse. Yes! Look at that. Right, so... Oh, that's no good. Is he trying to get me? He's trying to get me! Ah. What the hell? That's my first bit of string. Okay, big reveal on the name for the horse. I was just having another read through the comments, and it's actually from mcyt. Hopefully I've not butchered your name there. Sorry if I have. And the name will be called... The horse will be called Arion. I really like that name for a horse, Arion. I think it fits well into like the medieval vibe that I'm going to go for. So hopefully this horse doesn't die as well. I'm going to try and keep this one throughout the series. So Arion is the horse. I like it. So I'm going to get some bones. Oh, I should have took a lead. Oh, I've got a fair amount actually. 26. That might be okay. Oh, I can do more. And you just stay in there. I can't even get that right. There we go. In there. I just found some hidden sugarcane. Am I going to have enough? There's only one way to find out. Let's see. Is that going to be enough? I think it could be. I need to sort out the house as well, because it is just getting overrun with with the vines. I don't actually dislike the way it looks. Come on. Right, so if I put that one there. Yes! Oh, and it's Should I make a new one? No, I'm just going to go. I just want to see what the sword has as well. Not my favourite. Axes. Ah, see. I'm half tempted to, because I'm going to need wood the most. I'm going to go with axe. But then I could get fortune as well. Right, let's go for it. Yes! Oh! No unbreaking. But that's perfect. That is perfect. Give me... That will do as well. So I just need a new axe. So now I've got fortune. I can do some serious mining now. It's a shame it's not got unbreaking on it, but we can sort that out. At least I've got an enchantment set up finally. I will eventually have villagers and books. And the plan is... So this is where it comes back to my idea of a good world. Look how I look like I've been to a thrift shop or a charity shop, as we call them in the UK, and got dressed. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just a bit all over the place. Right? Anyway, so the plan is, in these different towns and villages that I'm going to build, I'm thinking that I'll have like a book expert in each town. So that way I'll have to ride on my horse there rather than using an elytra, which I probably will as well. But I'll have, if I want a certain book or a certain item from a villager, I'll have to travel to the other town, village to pick up those items. I think it just makes you use your world a bit more, because what can happen, and I don't like doing, is just staying in your starter area. I think it's nice to have different towns and villages so you can visit them. But that's just, like I said, that's just the way I play the game. So let's get this. So yeah, I want to use the world as much as I can and not just be stuck in this same area, which tends to happen when you have a good starter base with everything in. What's the point of going anywhere else? So my plan is to fully get out there and use the world as much as I possibly can. Right, cool. I'm going to grind for a bit and then I'm going to get this tavern up. What could I put in the tavern? I'm not sure. We'll think of something. I think it's coming on okay so far. I just had a shape in my head and I've not looked at any inspiration or anything like this. I normally just throw down a shape and then I always go to this style of building. Let's see what it looks like at the end. Yeah, the shape is looking good, and I like the way... I honestly didn't plan this. I just position it where I want it to be close, and I know there's going to be a slight overhang of the roof, so I want it to be close to this house as well, because what it will do, it will create this alleyway leading through. So then I can then put in some more buildings either side, and then what you've got a narrow street then, which always looks good in Minecraft. When you've got narrow, tight areas... Yeah, this is looking really good. I'm really pleased. I've been doing a lot of work off camera, trying to decorate this new tavern. I'm not finished nowhere near, and I need to change some of the detailing because I'm not too happy. I've just been throwing a few bits on just to see what it looks like, to be honest. But I'm happy with the overall shape, and I need to put a path down in here, and yeah, and you'll see it's not fully finished on that side. But let's not look at that. The shape is good, and it fits well into the town. Exactly where I wanted it to go. I think the size is good, and this will turn into a narrow road, and there'll be houses each side, and it will go up. But I like it. I like the way it's turning out. There's going to be a lot more. There'll be a lot more builds around here. I was going to keep this as a village, but I'm going to turn it into like a mini town. So Jfiggsy will be the mini farming town, and there's a tavern because you've got the mine next door, and you have the farmers, and there'll be some villagers living in the houses. and it will become a town with some life as well. And then, as we know, we've got the farming courtyard out the back there where the horses are tended to. And my character is, what would it be? He would be the Lord of Fig's End, I guess. I started off as a humble peasant, created my house, built some more storage house around it, and this is the lore that's kind of in my world, I guess. And the richer I get, with the more diamonds I get, it then allows me to build more and bigger buildings. And this tavern will look good once it's all decorated, and it will have a good atmosphere on the inside as well. This is the little entrance area, and then there'll be a tavern here, and this upstairs will be, it will be open, and then you'll be able to see over. It's going to look good, trust me. And I'm going to add some more story. Hopefully, from the more I get the towns going and the villages, there'll be a more story-based episodes. Not too heavy, but it would just be like, this is happening at this town, and then this is happening at this town. This villager lives here, this villager lives there, that kind of thing. But yeah, I do really like the way it's looking, especially with shaders on. I just need to do some detailing because it's not very good at the moment. Well, I don't think it is anyway. Let me know what you guys think. And the positioning is the main thing in Minecraft. If you can get the building positioning right, then you've done half the job. Because even that, I can already see in my imagination buildings lining up, and this street will go up. It will lead up to the horizon, and then there'll potentially be a big clock tower maybe at the end. See, that's just literally thought off the cuff. So yeah, let me know what you think. Don't look at the back. I like this little archway under here. It just gives it some character. With that being said, I think I'm going to finish up today's episode. I might do a lot of stuff off camera, just tidying it up, and then some new builds probably for next episode, and start to think about moving towards the end. Get back to the Nether, go to the fortress, that kind of thing. Let's see. Well, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I hope everyone's doing well. Please, if you made it this far, please do like and subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff, because it helps massively. And yeah, thank you all. Cheers all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.